Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for coming out this morning. We're here to highlight a disturbing trend across our city that predates the pandemic and has worsened in the past year. Every day we see more and more empty storefronts, just like the one behind me, in more and more of our neighborhoods. With each new one, the economic opportunity of the surrounding community and its residents diminishes, and chances for community development and interaction are lost. Right here, the one I'm standing in front of used to be the Try Right Deli. The one right next door, which still has the signs of its previous tenant, a nail salon and spa. And look around this neighborhood, vacant storefronts everywhere. Each empty storefront carries a story of how it once contributed to the life of our city. It makes us wonder with frustration, how many more lives would still be whole if we had only done more? You see, empty storefronts don't just appear out of the blue. Not when the city has so many tools to help them stay open. One empty storefront is a tragedy. Thousands are the direct result of failed leadership. And in the case of our current mayor, outright antagonism. These empty storefronts are a sad reminder of a broader issue. Our current mayor has shown that he is unable to lead this city, both in times of crisis and in times of economic growth. Like many New Yorkers, I'm deeply disappointed that Mayor de Blasio has yet to meet this moment and lead our city when we need him most. It is time for a change, for a new mayor who has the experience, the compassion, and the competence needed to get New Yorkers the support that we need. I recognize the urgency of the problem, the importance of supporting our local businesses and getting New Yorkers back to work if we hope to recover quickly from this crisis. I've led the work of revitalizing communities my whole career, and I've put forth detailed plans to support business sector recovery as mayor. I've committed to creating 500,000 jobs for New Yorkers by the end of my first term. We'll invest in revitalizing critical, hard-hit industries like tourism, nightlife, food, and the arts, attracting tourists from across the world, and breathing life back into local businesses across sectors and boroughs. And we'll launch a New York City Job Corps to quickly put young people to work and create opportunities for shut-out workers. We'll invest in getting people the skills they need to succeed by creating the largest comprehensive skills training program in the US. This will include establishing 10,000 apprenticeships and guaranteeing at least one paid job, apprenticeship, or internship opportunity to every high school student by the end of my first term. And we must leverage valuable city resources more effectively, including the experience of unions in running successful apprenticeship and training programs, and CUNY expertise in creating applied learning opportunities. In the long term, we'll invest in making New York City a global leader in the innovative sectors of earth sciences and climate resilience, as well as making New York the leading public health and biotech city in the world. The fact that the current mayor's solution to this proliferation of vacant storefronts is to punish building owners through fines and taxes shows that he isn't interested in working together with New Yorkers who help provide life and opportunity to all our communities. In the short term, there are a number of innovative solutions and alternatives to utilizing these spaces, not just in areas like these, but everywhere in the city. But the mayor refuses to deploy or simply lacks the creativity to explore these options. For example, I'm proposing a bold, citywide program to make unoccupied commercial spaces available to visual and performing artists, with a particular focus on providing space to artists of color and others who historically have had less access to studio and performance space. During a different time of crisis, in the 1970s and 80s, We looked to occupy abandoned or empty spaces in ways that brought life to the community and helped to heal the torn fabric of this city. We could do that again if we had a mayor that viewed the business and the arts communities as allies and not adversaries. Even beyond the arts, there are other, more effective ways to navigate this crisis instead of simply threatening our business communities with increased fines and taxes, which seems to be the only tools in this current mayor's playbook. In my detailed and visionary housing plan, I lay out specific policies around converting distressed properties like these into housing, just as we did in these same neighborhoods in the wake of 9/11 with the Liberty Bond program and our tax abatements. By eliminating outdated restrictions in our building code and zoning laws to make it easier for housing to be constructed or converted in parts of our city currently zoned exclusively for commercial or manufacturing uses. In the long term, I've also proposed plans to ensure that local businesses thrive throughout our city, to ensure people have access to economic opportunity near their home, no matter where they live, all within 15 minutes of their front door. This involves creating the most thoughtful, consistent regulatory environment for small businesses in the country and making capital more readily available to business owners through an entrepreneurship financing fund and greater access to small loans. It involves investing in better data management and establishing a cross-agency coordination office to deliver comprehensive support. And all of these efforts to create opportunities can channel support specifically to our minority and women-owned business enterprises to chip away at wealth inequality in our city. These are the types of investments to drive job growth, stimulate entrepreneurship, and enhance the quality of life of all New Yorkers that we cannot put off if we hope to recover from this crisis quickly and create an even stronger city than we had before. A city that works for everyone. And these are just a few of the things we could do. As mayor, I will not allow storefront after storefront to lie vacant, a haunting reminder of this administration's shortcomings. New Yorkers deserve better, and I will get us there. Thank you.
Any questions? Yes. Go ahead.